with this kid, Deron Bland, and leading the league in pick sixes with 3 this year. With Dallas and the level of pressure they're able to apply. I bring up Micah Parsons because he had 8 quarterback pressures, 8 quarterback hits last week, and I think 7 of them was in under 2.5 seconds. You're not going to have much time to throw the football. You definitely are going to need to be mobile. We don't know whether or not that's going to be the case with Jalen Hurts, but this is what I think in your.
Let's go.
Now, the Eagles have to take on division rival, the Dallas Cowboys. For me, I've been saying it all year. I ain't switching up now. I got the Dallas Cowboys going to the Super Bowl representing the NFC. Why might I ask? Dak Prescott is playing on an MVP level. A lot of folks are having conversations about whether or not he should actually be the MVP. You ask me, the MVP is Tyreek Hill. When he crosses that 2,000-yard mark, I don't think you can give it to anyone else because that is legendary. That is beyond anything we've ever seen in the NFL. A 2,000-yard season from a receiver. I believe he is the MVP. However, Dak Prescott is playing lights out. Adding Brandon Cooks to this offense has been a lightning rod. The likes of Brandon Cook, CeeDee Lamb, and Ferguson all combined are going crazy when it comes to this Dallas Cowboys offense. Not to mention, I was in favor of them keeping Zeke. I like Zeke in Dallas, but this new mashup that they have in the backfield is one to be reckoned with. Not to mention a Dallas defense that is missing arguably their best player on the defense, and Trayvon Diggs is playing lights out. Deron Bland set the record. Most interceptions returned for a pick six in a season. He's playing on a whole nother level. And, we saw the Seahawks attack him early in that game, but he redeemed himself. They won a tough game with the Seattle Seahawks. The Dallas Cowboys are ready for the Philadelphia Eagles. Jalen Hurts is not fully healthy. This Eagles team looked like a shell of itself against the 49ers. You talked about peaking at the right time. I think this Eagles team is slumping right now, and the Cowboys are sharks in the water, and they see blood. The Cowboys are going to absolutely tear into the Eagles this weekend. Mark my words. Cowboys have been lightning on offense. Like I said, they're going to put up at least 5 touchdowns on Sunday. The question is whether or not the Eagles can stay with them and continue to score with them. I don't believe they will. I think this Dallas defense gets multiple turnovers on Sunday. I got Dallas winning this game. Who do you have, Doug?
Man, I'm like Stephen A's protege when it comes to the Dallas Cowboys. Can't stand the fans, nauseating, just annoying. But I will say this. They do have a good team this year. And I wholeheartedly believe that they can beat the Eagles this weekend. And they will beat the Eagles this weekend. And it's because they're going to watch the film from the prior week to show them the blueprint. The 49ers have given the entire NFC the blueprint to beating the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, here's the thing. I think it's okay for the Eagles to lose games right now because they still only lost 2 games this season. A third game is not going to hurt them. But then you look at the playoff picture. The key is to get that first round bye. The 49ers want the Cowboys to beat the Eagles so they can set themselves up for a first round bye so people can get healthy, come back. And so I think that's what's going to happen. I do think when it comes playoff time, the Cowboys will do what they do best. They won't make it past the first round. They'll just start clenching at the cheeks, and they just gonna just do what they do best. Their gameplay begins to atrophy because they just don't understand the level of greatness that you have when you're seeking prosperity, because there is no prosperity in Dallas. They're no good. But I will say this. On Sunday, they will beat the Eagles. Dak is going to have a great game. He's had a phenomenal season. I wish all the Dak haters will stop it. Dak has consistently been a great quarterback year after year after year. The numbers show it. He passes the eye test. McCarthy is calling good plays. I like his play calling abilities. Listen, man, the Cowboys have what it takes to win, and it starts at the defensive level, and then it's going to transition to offense. I will say this, though. If the defense does not get out to a hot start, I don't think the offense has enough to take the team to victory. So as long as the defense comes out strong, put pressure on Jalen Hurts, contain on the outside so he doesn't scramble, then I think they'll be fine.